From dropshipping to brand. This is the topic what we're gonna talk today because our newest project we launched 100 days ago. It's 100 days today. Has it's live. Has made already 800,000 plus in revenue. It's I think something like 860 right now. And yeah, we need to talk about a big topic, which is the moment when you start to transfer from dropshipping to brand, because I haven't seen nowhere someone opening this topic because I think in the business there is the level which where you can get with the drop shipping, where you can test, where you can understand, and then there's the next level where you can um, when you can become a brand. And what's the biggest difference between those two things? Uh, when you are a dropshipper, most of the stuff what happens with deliveries, with everything, it's it's not customized, custom made. It's like basic packaging. Like there is no, this personalization. You can create a lot of personalization and still do the dropshipping, but I think there is one moment when it's better for you to move to your own brand. And this is what we're gonna do right now. We are starting to buy a stock. I already shared in the group that we need to buy a stock for the product we are selling the most. And then there is the next step, which is buying the stock for upsells we are selling. And we are starting to create a warehouse at one place where you buy all the products, you send them in, and you start to deliver your products from your warehouse. And this is an interesting step in the business, because there is a second side of this problem, is that you have a stock. So that means you have a money put it in. So you are putting money in, and you need to hold some amount of the money, and the more you hold, the less risks you want to take. And later on, I will talk about the risks, about how we will, manage that. But that's the level where you need to become from dropshipping to proper brand. I think the level is when you have prove yourself that this brand is working, that you can make money with this dropshipping product, and you understand the next steps in your business is creating better product line, improving the packaging, improving the customer experience. And this is the place where this can be done only with a brand, because doing that in dropshipping, it's much harder than doing it as a brand. And for me, becoming from dropshipping to brand means you have one place where you put all the stock, or several warehouses. It depends from the markets you are selling. But overall, if you are selling in you're finding the best place where to hold stock from cost perspective. You are finding the best place where to start your business, because in the long term you will have many places where is the warehouse. But why you don't start in the start with with many warehouses? Because you don't know anything about your business, and you can't plan anything. So the first step is for you to launch a business, understand what's selling, how much it's selling, where it's selling, all these details. And after understanding these details, you can start to invest and think about your own warehouse, own place where you control every uh, piece of packaging, customer experience, everything what you can add there. And then after creating your one warehouse, one place where you are doing everything properly, you can start to launch next and next and next place. Because because in the business, I see business always as the three things: money, sales, and operations. There's nothing else. And always everything starts with operations and sales, because mostly people don't take money. And I would suggest to try to start with your own money, but the money should be added in one moment. And the less risks you give to the money about putting their money in, the better deal you can make. And for us, we have made 800K, so we can offer pretty good deal. We can get pretty good deal so we don't need to overpay for money, because the bigger risk is for money holder to give you money. The more you will pay for it. You will give a profit, you will give a shares. Like, there will be many ways what you can lose there. So what's the steps? You launch everything, dropshipping. You understand something is selling, some additional products are selling. You understand, okay, this is some data I can hold on, and I can start to build my own first warehouse, where I understand that adding all those products together, I can start to ship out. You are starting to get money back on packaging, because drop shipping always is more expensive from packaging perspective than if you order in bulk. So you are starting to save money on that side. You build your first place, you upgrade your um, product line. After updating your product line, you understand what exactly is working, and then you start to open the new territories for yourself, the new place where you can hold the stock. But you need to be sure what's selling and how it's selling. Like, we are selling right now in the United States, and we don't know which state is selling. We will do whole first year. We will uh, uh, do every delivery from Europe, because it's cheaper for us to pay more for transportation to US than hold stock in US, because the cost there is like really high. In Europe, the costs are low. From that perspective. So, time to make brand is when you have at least some track record, where you see what's selling, how much is selling, how it's selling. You are sure about what you do. The next step is understanding that you don't have a brand. So this is something I see for many of my clients, my partners. They think that they have a brand. When I tell, hey guys, you don't have a brand, these guys have a brand. Or what, what's the biggest brand in the world? This is the biggest brand in the world. Like, the trusting that this is the biggest brand in the world. And this is the guy who has a brand. You don't have a brand. Even when you have built the brand, you have all your own warehouse, some packaging, some special things, but you don't have anything. You don't have a brand right now. You just have some, you know, idea of the brand. The next step to get to the sales. So, like, I would say before 1 million a month selling, you don't have a brand. And everything what's stopping you from growing and telling my brand shouldn't do that or shouldn't do that there, because whatever, because it's always will be holding you back. So you have a brand, but you don't have a brand. This is the thing what you need to understand, because you need to focus on performance. You need to focus on making a money, making track record, so you can get more people into your project, more people investing, more money, and from that you can start to build a brand. So it's really important, guys. Don't be crazy about this. I have a brand. My brand is not saying this online or whatever it is. Focus on the performance. This is the really important stuff, and don't overthink about your brand. So I think I was clear. If you have any questions about the brand, please follow the question in the end of this video, or put in the Telegram group. We will go through the questions in the end. So, investors, what's the next step? Let's talk a little bit about money, because it's important to understand that every good business will need the money. Like, every business which is growing fast, always will need the money. There will be some reason why you can't hold the growth. Like us, maybe there's some money hold it. Like, manufacturer come to you and say, hey guys, to keep making your orders ready to in 2 3 days, I need stock from you guys, so buy. There is always will be the reasons why you need the money. And this is something I always prepare when I launch the business. I always start to brag about my business. I always start to tell people, hey, I'm doing that. Hey, I'm doing that. And when I really need the money, I have already, warmed up the audience. And yeah, always try to be friends, or try to find some communication with people who has money. And that doesn't mean you need to, focus on, let's talk about money, let's talk about your money, how I can spend it. No, it's about getting a relationship with money, with people with money, and when it's time, just go out and say, "Hey guys, I have a great investment opportunity. Do you want to join me?" But this all is a relationship game. So make these relationships longer, more serious. So my cat, I think, won't get out. Won't get out. Sorry, guys, my cat is not happy. I'm not happy about being in this room. It's not overall happy, but this really important part that you need to think about needing money in a time. So just keep the good relationship with people with money, and just in one moment tell, "Hey guys, I have something interesting cooking. Maybe you want to join it," and it will be much better than uh, one day just starting to write everything. "Hey, I need money in my business." Like it's people with money has a lot of proposals to spend their money, so why you should be one of them. So that's a big thing for me because yeah, I always try to keep those relationships in a long time. I always try to keep, like, there's, I'm reading right now this book, 48 laws of I don't 48 laws of, okay, no matter what, and one of the laws is keep yourself surrounded with happy and lucky people. So yeah, try to find more lucky and happy people around yourself, so you can get some help with money when you need, because the money is always needed in business. But I always telling, please go after the money when it's when you have some proof of concept, because it will just cost less money for you to do that. So yeah, please do that. Let's go back to our last week, I think, or two, maybe. No, week or two. I think it was a week. No, sorry, it's 2 weeks. Yeah, I had been off for 2 weeks. Yeah, sometimes I'm falling out for. Oh no, sorry, no, week. Yeah, last week we had this conversation about 23,000. All of this. Oh, sorry, no, sorry. Yeah, it's 2 weeks, I think. Yeah, it's 2 weeks. So let's go. We haven't still launched. Check the YouTube launch new shopping feature. We haven't tested. Let's see how it works. I think there was some interesting comments from you guys. Catching up TikTok. I wonder if, yeah, it's interesting catching up TikTok, but I think it's interesting if YouTube launches the shopping app. The audience what they have in YouTube is much better than in TikTok, and I think they can win this game. And yeah, okay, let's go to the next step. So this how looks my first stock. It's yeah, this is the moment when you understand you are not dropshipping anymore. But as you see, as I told you guys, you are basic boxes, like you are putting those boxes in. I have a special packaging which we have made, but still it's a regular boxes, nothing fancy, like nothing like amazing. It's a simple. So that's why it's really important for you guys to start simple, start fast, and just go with what you have. How many items did you buy? How much did you pay? So I paid around 125, and I bought, I think, I don't remember, something like 200 items, like 200 possible orders. Yeah, this is something I think it was. I don't remember right now. Um, yeah, so I was preparing for the season and 1 million amount of profit. Um, that was the reason why I'm buying the stock. That will be the reason for you. If you want to buy a lot, sorry, sell a lot, then you need to have something besides you. And this is one interesting stuff. What happens with us? Yeah, we will have some conversation about that. And yeah, so I had an idea before I shared this product with you. I could take another product and show you how we launch it and make first money with it. I could make a 14-day challenge for myself from nothing to first and first. And this was something interesting. I really was thinking, because right now we have a lot of interesting deals coming in, people who wants to work with us. And I was thinking maybe we need to launch something there. A good idea. Next level for this today would be pick someone who hasn't done it before and see. if he can achieve a similar with help from you. Yeah, this idea I really like. Taking someone, who someone's idea, but I will make a correction here. I couldn't take idea. I need a physical, real product which is made. I am having conversation right now with three, I think, product owners. If there's any other product owner, just feel free to write me. But yeah, I'm having the conversation, and maybe I'm thinking about one of them. I will show you the full process because for this brand, I need at least 1 more month to do everything properly, and then I can maybe start to share what exactly we have done, how we have done it, because that's important for us. I really want to start it, but difficult for me because I have no people around me who has. Let's see, my plan is to go home soon, train every day. Yeah, this is interesting problem. When all people around you is not doing what you want to do. But this is all where we start, so don't worry. We all started there, and we step by step we built in some place where we want to be. So yeah, just keep moving forward. And if you want to build something, just go and build, because telling that you want to build something and building something, that's a huge it's a huge difference in the skills, because if you tell that you want to do that and you don't do that, nobody will believe you. Nobody will give you money. Nobody will give you anything. So that's why you need to start building, and then it's a proof that you are serious here and you are ready to move forward. So yeah, so focus on doing that on that part. And then again, yeah, account is restricted. So I don't know why they blocked our Facebook page where we had so much likes, so much good content going on. And yeah, it's the places where you have been tested. And this is one more thing. What told me that one of potential investors, he told me, hey, when we will have a stock, I want you to have more stores than one store, because that's something what happens online and with every business. One day you can be closed. I saw one of my friends got blocked all their accounts, and she can't do a business anymore. And I was like, it's crazy because you have a stock, you have investments, you have investors, you have team to feed, so you have so much things, and everything is closing in one day down. So it's always about uh, being ready for any fuck ups. For okay, getting the banned on the Facebook, it's nothing big. You just open the new one. But if you're getting banned on Stripe or if you're getting banned on Shopify, it's a different kind of the problem. So that's what we will do. We'll create 2 3 more stores for the same product, and when we will have a stock, if something happens with our existing store, we can launch in 24 hours the new store, and everything keep running and keep moving forward. um, Facebook actually become very annoying. Yeah, the more you depend from that, the more annoying it comes. So we had a newest vlog is coming out in 1 hour. So it was 500,000 celebration. Right now we have already 800,000. So that's cool. I really want to see that million because this has been. I haven't seen for from my side. I have seen for clients those numbers, but I haven't seen from my side from 2018 this number in such a short term, and I see how far we can get this year. Uh, do I do only e-commerce? Uh, yeah, for now it's only e-commerce. When the product will prove their place, when I will have a brand, I will start to add Etsy, eBay, and all that stuff. But I'm huge fan of having your own platform where you own the customers. Like this is the biggest thing in a Shopify side or your online store side. You are collecting the data and you own them, those clients, and you can always get back to them. So it's really important to start with the like I had the story right now. It's crazy story. The guy from Latvia, he told that he had like so much sales, the brand was growing, everything was good, and then the Etsy blocked them, closed them. and that's all. Business is in problem, and that's because they depend from uh, one sales channel, and that's always the problem. So always try to add more channels, add more, safety. Like the same I told you about store, build several stores. So yeah, I haven't been posting for 12 days. Yeah, we had some challenging time going on through. I think it's less. It's 8 days, but yeah, it's interesting time for us, for me, because there's a lot of time for work, and yeah. So in this video, I was talking about splitting the same I told there. Um, Guys, for you to build your own store, you need to do. Yeah, this girl was on point. She was telling that this all video series, all the playlist about what I'm doing right now, the thing what you really need to take away is the mindset, is the my like the process how I thought, how I'm thinking. This is the biggest value here. All other things can be built in your own style. I'm just telling the things what's working for me, how it's better for me. This is the things what I'm sharing because I have this 10-year experience in building a lot of things, and I have seen a lot of fuck ups, so I can help you guys with saving a lot of time. I have a mentoring program right now going on. I think it's full already, but yeah, if somebody wants to be on maybe the futures mentorings, this is a good place where we share our knowledge. I help not only e-commerce owners but business owners to make more money. And of course, mostly it's about implementing all the e-commerce stuff. I think he's not sharing enough details in terms of advertising and testing offers that everyone will sell. Yes, right. I'm sharing. I could share more details. I will share them. As I promised, I will do that. But to do that, I will need to. I have some things I need to fix on my side and fix, but do on my side. So I'm not just telling, hey guys, I think this will work. No, I just need to show I made this test, and this test, and this test one. And I don't have right now enough data. I have a data for 3 months, but those months are not the best months for this business. I need to go through the season, and then it will be, then I can give you more data. Advertising is the most simple part as long as you have your product that you think will be in high demand, and you, yeah. This is if you have a product where you will be in high demand. If you don't have this kind of the product and you need to create that demand, then advertising is not simple as itself. But overall, yes, advertising is simple because you just need to go and do that, and you don't need to invent a new bicycle. Yeah, you need to see what others are doing, and if you need any questions how to see that, how to do that, it's yeah. Disagree, advertising is the hardest part, the rest is easy. Logistics, sourcing, processing, website support, taxes. Advertising as itself, what means putting out the content, is not easy, it's not hard. The hard is understand what kind of the traffic you are getting in, from what kind of the reasons they are going there, and what the customer experience they are going through. This is the hard thing. So I would say sales process is hard thing for online because you don't have enough incoming data, because most of the data what's incoming, it's online. If you sell something offline, you just go tell them what should be done. It's easy for sales guy. But when you do that online, you need to look on other things than you would look in real life. So it's not the hardest thing, but it's maybe we need to make separate live about how to do advertising. Just let me know. This is the part where I really want you to guys join me. Just tell me what you want to see, what kind of the information you are lacking, what kind of, beside the give me the product and supplier. No, beside that, it's important for me. So again, it was 25. So yesterday, 2 days ago, we get finally 20,000 plus day. It's I was like really waiting for it because, but over the last 7 days has been one of the best for the last I think 2 months. So we are trying to slowly get back, and we are really waiting the season, which should start in the next 2 weeks. Demand on the product and everything else. Let's see how far we will get with that. I hope we will stay on at least 20, 30,000 a day, and that would be crazy to not be there. It will be a huge problem. So ask your question under this post. Before I jump to the questions, I think the last really interesting topic for me is what is customer experience. That's something I was totally forgotten about it. That this is it's a huge topic because I know that you need to have a support. You need to have a chat. You need to do everything to make them buy. To like follow up on abundant checkouts, like calling, sending message, all that stuff. But then I found out right now we are hiring somebody who can work in nights, because when we have a night, you have a day in the US. There's a day, and we have a problem with support, and we are hiring the people, and we are using the one software where you can hire. I think for $1,000 a month, good customer support, and they sent me the file, and I was starting to read through that, and I understood that this is something I have totally forgotten, that you need to, the same as I'm looking on the sales process online, the same you need to look on your customer experience process. You need to go through every step and understand where I can improve something, and this is the job that you need to do online, because you don't have this physical persons. You can't touch the clients. You just need to go through everything. So when you see your customer experience, you just try to go through all the steps, and maybe you will find, like I found that I could add some pop-ups from the customer chat if they haven't made yet add to cart after seeing three products. Like, hey guy, hey, what's your missing there? Well, how can I help? And all that things. I added there are some statistics too. So I think that's amazing thing to go through. So there is a funnel which is about like getting people, like all those um, awareness stages and all that stuff about getting people into your homepage, and then there's the next step is about converting them. So yeah, I gave you some information there. Read more about it online and check for your brand what you can improve there. So let's go on the questions. Where and how you start looking for the perfect product. I'm just looking all the time. That's interesting stuff. When you are in a business, like when I had my first logistics company, everything what I saw was trucks were going through me, and I was always reading what's on those trucks. I have just recently finished to do that, but I was doing that even when I didn't have the business for 4 years, and the same for you. When you start to understand that I need to find a perfect product, like not perfect, but possible product, which could be maybe, which could generate me some money, you just start to looking for it everywhere. You are just like the best way how to find something new and find some interesting stuff to do is traveling. Traveling is really opening your mind, seeing how other places are doing the business, seeing what others are doing. This is really crazy stuff. So I would say traveling, looking around, your friends. It's going to some networking. Even I think even really good thing is going on conferences, going on places where is those old dinosaur manufacturers. Going there, even going there is it's crazy, because you can get so much product which is selling great offline in B2B, but they are doing nothing online. They don't have their own store, and I'm sure that they will give you money to help them to go there, grow there. So yeah, I would say that the last one is the best. What you can do, just go there, search what's selling already, and just put it online. And if you need some help with, I don't know, yeah, just write under our lives. I always try to answer to all the questions. How to not get banned from Facebook ads? Meta blocked my ad already. Already, yeah. You can't. You can. You can't get rid of that. You always will be banned, and that's what it is. You just be prepared for that. This is something I'm telling you. You always about how much weight you can lift, and I have been banned everywhere, but already with this brand, and I would maybe from from some side tell that no, like everyone is blocking my way to happiness, whatever. No, it's just fuck it. I had the problem. Let's solve the problem. I need money. Let's get the money. I need that. Let's do that. It's just about going through. Just get more ad accounts, get more ads, and just keep moving. I'm now using advertisement through Meta Facebook. Should I try to diversify my advertising by adding new advertising channels, Google, Instagram, WhatsApp, or should I stick to one type? So it depends on the product, but I think I know your product. So Instagram and Meta. Meta means Instagram and Facebook. It doesn't mean just Facebook. So Meta, Instagram, and Facebook is yours, and maybe some remarketing on Google would be for start would be great. WhatsApp, I don't know about your region, but I would say WhatsApp maybe is as maybe even remarketing stuff too. But yeah, it's better to try them to, there's two ways how you can approach your online store. You can always try to get to find a purchaser, or you can try people to join your WhatsApp chat. So try to push them, write you, ask you question, do whatever, so you get some real time feedback. So I would say, yeah, Facebook, Instagram is 90, 80% of the budget, and 10, 20% is going to the Google to remarketing. Because, yeah, people like to be touched several times before they make a purchase. Have there been any refunds with the high ticket products? How you deal with them? So it has been, I think, 2 or 3 refunds so far. We had been some damaged products. This is the problem we solved right now with the upgrading the packaging, and I think that's all. We are holding under 5%, and that's something I really want to see. That we are under 5% because you don't deal with that. You just calculate in your product costs if you have this situation, and you just refund or you just do the things because customers is first here, and you don't, the one thing what we don't do, we don't refund without return of the product. So we have a warehouse in Texas. You can send to our Texas warehouse product, and we will refund you the money. I think this is something we did for the last refund. So what else we have here? I think, yeah, this is the same question. So I see that there is no more questions. The one question is in YouTube. Let's go through that. Can you give any information in how hard is the shipping and import to us US? Okay, this is a good question. So if you ship from Europe, it's not a big problem. Product till 1,000, I think, is without any taxes. But I'm using the FedEx, which is solving everything for me. So that means you don't need to take care of it. They give you the service. They give you the costs for everything done for you, and that's something you are searching for. You are not searching for those small companies who give you. We will give you. I have offers like I will ship you till the airport. Like I don't care about shipping till the airport because there is like huge problems in getting the products in. So I use the FedEx. I think DHL does the same. Um, they do everything for you. They are more expensive, but there's some bonuses on that. So I don't. I try to not manage things like that. The same about all other stuff. What I will do. It's yeah, learn an error way. So overall, what I told today, you guys, how to create your brand. I think you understand the idea. You need money to create it, and that doesn't mean you need your own money. When you have a track record, you can show, hey guys, I'm doing that, and you can find the money. Money can be found easily. I remember a few years ago, if somebody would give me a million, I wouldn't know what to do with that. But now I do that, and I just need to find somebody who do that. And The goal is just to go and talk with 100 people and one of them will be in. So it's just a numbers game. The same like in e-commerce. I have a 0.12% conversion rate. So that means from 100 people, sorry, from 500 people, one people is making the purchase. And the same for investment. From 500 people, one will do the investment. So just keep doing, just keep pushing, giving the more and more and more uh, the more tries you have, the bigger chance that it will happen. So that's all for me today, guys. I hope I motivated you to create a brand, because I think that's the only way how to long term serve your customers, give the best service, and I hope we'll get this 1 million in revenue soon. And I'm really hoping at the start of the season. And I see that I will not make a 1 million in April, but I believe, as one in the comments thought, next month. Yeah, I believe in the next month. So um, keep following, keep asking your questions, and keep being motivated to move forward and make your dreams come true. That's all that I want to do. So that's all what I wanted to say today. And thank you for following, and thank you for all your engagement. Like this video, add some comment, and have a great weekend. Bye bye.